What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be playing a deck based around Bandit's talent, one of the new cards in Bloomburrow. This card has a lot of value, making your opponent discard a card or two, making them lose life, and you get some advantages later on if they have low cards in their hand you get to draw. So, what do we got in here to go around this card? We got 4 cut down for the aggro decks and whatnot. 4 Ruthless Negotiation. This is one of the new cards. It goes right in with the synergy with the Bandit's talent, right? It's literally hand in hand. Get Lost has value against things. Same thing with Edict. Stargaze. This one's new. You get to draw some cards, get a little value, something that this color combo lacks. Usually you need like blue to get a lot of good draw in, but this card might fix that. Union of the Third Path will also gain you life to make up for the life lost with Stargaze. We got the Thought-Stalker Warlock. I'm trying out one of this right now. It's pretty much another card that makes them have to discard. We're going to see how it does. As well as the one, the Liliana, just to go with the theme. This is a new card, Beza. This one, pretty much if your opponent is up in life, has more creatures, has more cards in the hands, you pretty much get value in whatever department you're lacking in. Hostile Investigator is pretty good with the theme. You will get a clue token as well as making them discard, and if he sticks, then you can get a lot of value with everything else. Sheoldred, Sunfall, board wipe, 1 Aclazotz, so much value. I love this card, so it's gonna stay. Deadly Cover-Up, another board wipe, plus if your opponent's playing a deck with a specific card that you want to get rid of, you could use its other effect to take care of that. We got 2 copies of Virtue of Persistence. This is really good because it has its sorcery effect as well as its enchantment effect. It's good all around. We also got Kaya. If you could get this to come out, then I don't know, this is just a really good card just to end it on. For lands, we got 2 plains, 3 swamps, 4 Caves of Koilos, can't pronounce anything right, 4 Concealed Courtyard, 4 Restless Fortress, 4 Demolition Field, 1 Fountainport, and 2 Mirrex. So let's see how this deck does online. I wonder how it will do. Let's see. It's like the wild, wild west out here in Standard. Okay, I'm going first. This hand is not the best, but I could do Bandit's talent next turn. I could possibly draw more lands. And he's playing Forest Convoke, maybe. Okay, that's perfect. So now we're going to go Bandit's talent. Okay, so he gets rid of that. Human. So we're gonna go Mirrex. And so I don't take the 1 damage. I'm just gonna do it now, so using Mirrex as my main white source. I go to 24. And he flashes in. Okay. So pretty much now I just need to draw lands. I gotta get to the Sunfall. That's where I'm at this moment. Once I can get Sunfall going, I'm good, but he doesn't look like he's gonna do too much this turn. Take 2, and he passes. I draw my 4th land. Now I just need to draw 1 more, and then I'm all set for Sunfall. So now I am gonna Ruthless Negotiation on just to get rid of one card. I probably could have kept my card in for Union just to get extra life right now, but maybe I'll just maybe just having this mana open is scary, but we'll see. I don't want to completely tap out, even though it's just a bluff. Gets rid of the case. Excuse me. Okay, so he draws a card. He draws a card for turn. What is he going to do? He moves to combat, and I'm going to take another 2. It's fine. Summons the little bunny dude. And now I'm going to gain 3 life. I get my next land that I needed. Might as well Sunfall now. I really don't want to deal with any convoked stuff, so I'm just going to throw him off his game as quickly as possible. I have so much value with Stargaze, so as long as I can stay alive, I'm not really worried. I'm really excited to use this too, because if I could get a Union of the Third Path, it'll just make up for as much life as I lose, so... Okay, now... Just gonna keep throwing him off his game, make him discard again. I get to draw a card. I'm in it for the long game. And look at that. If anyone was a morale breaker, it is this guy. He has lifelink. If he dies, he'll become a land. Might as well bring him out. I don't think the opponent's gonna like that. Or have an out for it, as a matter of fact. Maybe with a bunch of creatures, but let's see. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't have any creatures, if not as little as possible, to convoke with. Pass his turn. Now another Ruthless Negotiation. And how about we use it again? I get to draw. Combat now. So now we got a whole bunch of things going on now. See how he likes Sheoldred. And that's game. Not bad. Let's see how the next one goes. I feel like I missed a chance where I could use the builder's talent thing, like, earlier on, like, to use the second effect. Bandit's talent, what am I saying? Builder's talent. So this is good. I really am digging Ruthless Negotiation just because it's not Thoughtseize, but it's just there. It has that flashback effect, so if you are playing a control deck, it's nice to know that you could just spend 5 mana at sorcery speed to not only make your opponent lose another card, but you're going to draw, so it is a lot of value. I have trust issues with all their instant speed spells, so I'm just throwing them off your game now. These early turns are very important, so... This is a new card. I just try to draw the card. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Union of the Third Path. I was gonna go for the Warlock, but he has at least a couple instances in his hand, so there's no point. I'd rather just gain a bunch of life, make up for this turn. See what he does. Take 2. Okay, so now what? So he ends a Union, gain 4. Perfect. Very good. Very, very good. Sorcery speed. Okay. I am gonna pass. I don't want to summon the Warlock yet. I'd rather see what he does. So now he's... Yeah, this is perfect. So now we are gonna do a non-token creature. He gets rid of that. Hexproof or Indestructible is not going to save you on this one. So... He gets his card off, though, with... just want to read it again. The new card that he played. Yeah, so he exiles it and you can play it. That's cool. So now... Going for the Investigator. I got my token now. Alright, we're gonna go to combat. Let's just see what he does. Probably just gonna take it. Alright, so now this is where we get even more value. I'm gonna make him discard, triggering Investigator, giving me another clue token. Plus I get to draw off of this. I could have went for the Warlock, but I just think this might be better. Ooh, I did not... Okay, let's see if this works. So why didn't I get the trigger off this? Oh, because they exile it, they don't discard. I see, that's interesting. It doesn't work with it. Oh no. But am I worried? Of course not. As well, get some draws. Oh yeah. Alright, so now I'm okay. I'm not really worried. This is gonna give me 4 life if he hits me down even more, so I'm not really worried. What? That's cool. do 3 damage to me. I go to 14. So now when I play this, I will gain some life. Oh, but wait. Maybe I want to make him discard that card in his hand instead. Yeah, I definitely do. Okay. So now we're going to use the second effects. And that's it. I'm so sad that Hostile Investigator interaction doesn't work with the card. I totally misread the one drop, the new one. But it exiles, it doesn't discard. So that wording alone is very specific. Does it make me change anything out of the deck? Not at all. Investigator and the Bandits card is good on its own, plus I think it's fine. Right now I couldn't even think of anything I'd replace it with. It did good just on its own that other game, so this guy's the same avatar as me, so he must be powerful. Let's see. Alright, turn 1. Let's get rid of 1 card out of your hand, please. Let's see. Okay, take a little damage. No biggie. Last game he was playing green, so I held my counter, but if it's red, I'm not really worried because if anything, they just buff up their creatures, so you just have to time it right. If he has it, he has it. Let's see. One damage. New card? New card. Let's see. Ooh. Good thing we have Union of the Third Path over here. Usually standard, as everyone knows, is pretty aggro based, so this card is a lifesaver right now. If I'm playing any white cards and more white mana or whatever planes, I'm gonna be doing the unions and control decks over like Sunset Revelry or, you know, I can't think of any other good one, but this is just the best. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Monstrous Rage. It's a lot of prowess triggers. Gonna have to take it. Let's see what I get off this. Alright, so I just gotta survive until next turn. I can't do that. I have to do it this way, so I gotta do it like this, and I'm gonna doubly cover up next turn. It's sad to say I had to do it like that, but this is how I make up the damage I take, and I have 1 more life, so I can just survive the onslaught, hopefully. That's the plan, at least. So let's see. That card's gonna be a problem, though. Nice. It's even better. card. Lightning Strike. I will now take 3 damage. Unless he has something else. Yes, he does. Worst case, it's Monstrous Rage. Oh no. That's it. Mono red. What a shame. Alright, well on that note, hope you enjoyed the games, and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and take care.